Everyone talks about how building your personal brand is essential to success as a UGC creator, right? No one really talks about how exactly to do that. I know that personal branding is obviously a very personal thing, so sometimes you're the only one that can answer this for you, but I'm going to give you some tips on where to get started with your content pillars. Your content pillars are your main content categories. If you pick a few content pillars and you stay within those general categories and then you make subcategories off of those, it's a really good place to start if you think you don't have any content ideas. You probably have more than you think. So the first thing is, if you don't want to share tips for other UGC creators, if you don't want to be a coach or a mentor, you don't have to. In fact, this is mostly going to attract other creators as followers, which is great if you want to build your community with other creators and sell products to them as your main customer. But if being a coach or mentor isn't your end goal, especially if you're still a newbie creator, sharing tips and tricks may not be the best content pillar to choose. What I do recommend is sharing your journey along the way. While I don't always love referring to your career as a journey, when I say share your journey, I mean just share the day-to-day updates. People are often very curious about what life is like as a freelancer or as a content creator. Share your day-to-day, get personal if you want to, get intimate, and open up about it. Do day in the lifestyle content. Film behind the scenes of you working, doing admin work, shooting, all of the above. My next tip is film content and put out content that makes you feel authentically yourself. And then work brands into that content. If you love makeup, skincare, beauty content, post your makeup tutorials and tag all the brands that you're using. Brands will come across this, or even the brands that you tagged will see it. They will see themselves being worked into your routine, or a brand that you're not even using will say, hey, we want a video that looks like the one you did for that brand. Work the products or services into your content naturally, make it really organic, really authentic, that your future clients can see themselves in your content. Let's say you want to make content in the finance space. You know where I'm going with this. We're going to start posting financial content. Now, if you're someone like me who doesn't niche themselves into a box, I work with all niches. I share content that truly I just enjoy. I work brands from many industries that I work with as clients into my content. I have UGC and business specific pages, the one you're watching on right now, and I have personal pages as well, and I do this on both of those pages. So all in all, building your personal brand is about being authentically yourself, working future potential clients into the content to the point where they can see themselves working with you or see themselves in your content. Also, even if these aren't UGC examples that you've literally done for other clients, always be posting examples of your work. You need to be screaming from the rooftops that you are a UGC creator and marketing yourself as such. So sharing examples of your past work, stats you've created for them, this is a great way to do it. Always include call to actions that lead people to your portfolio, or say, if you want to learn more about working with a UGC creator, comment below, send me an email, fill in the blank for the call to action here. I think you're picking up what I'm putting down, so I hope this inspired you to start building your personal brand if you haven't yet.